you were like beefing with like Paddy the Baddy.
The quality of the fighter he is, man, come on, please. Don't even compare me to that boom, because we are on different levels and everyone can see that. He was very disrespectful to me, to my country, to all my people, and he said something. Now I understand why the Russians put the bombs in Georgia. When you start to joke about that kind of things, just make sure that we don't find each other anywhere, because I'm gonna take your fucking head off. He wants to build his hype laughing on people, and that's not the way I'm looking to
the reason Paddy the Baddy gets as big as he is because of this mental disorder. I strict as for about 10 weeks before that fight. Like, I'd have a little cheat meal on a Saturday, but the closer we got to the fight, 4 or 5 weeks out, I was just eating so clean to where right after I'll order 2 cheeseburgers, some appetizers, and just eat until I'm so uncomfortable and so much pain.
Oh my God, look at Paddy. I'm gonna send you a video, Jamie. This dude.
Right. I mean, terrorize is just a word we use every day. I don't know if where the language barrier is, you think that means war. But like, if it is, go and learn proper English, Ilya, because it's not. You know what I mean? Like, I know Spanish is your first language, lad, but go and learn proper English. Because I just, as I say, it was just an off-the-cuff comment. After it though, I did say, I was like, listen, if anyone's interpreted that the wrong way, I'm sorry, but it never meant that. You know what I mean? And I can remember speaking to Gaethje about it. Like, I had a full conversation with him. And that was after Ilya had tried to steal it on me, tried to jump me. And I'll be honest, that was in Anaheim, I think. He'd come over to me when I went to toilet, just me and him on our own, and I was thinking, this could go off here.
That's why.
They're in negotiation right now.
That will be a massive one. Spain.
In Spain.
Against that pimple.
What happened with you two? Because I saw the video where you guys are yelling at each other. Was it in a hotel or something?
Yeah, he said something about Georgia.
Oh, he said something about your country.
Yeah.
What is that?
He said, like, now I understand why the Russians are bombing Georgia or something, like putting bombs in Georgia.
Whoa.
Like, bro,
whoa.
Don't joke with that.
Yeah,
you can joke about me. Say whatever you want to say about me. Whatever. He's a mushroom. He is this. He is that. Don't talk about war, because you don't know how is it.
We haven't seen two people genuinely dislike each other since Conor Khabib. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's always dead cordial and all right. Where I hate him. I absolutely hate him. I wanted to inflict pain on his life. You know what I mean? I'd like that fight to go 4 minutes 50 seconds into the 5th round, and I've landed 907 elbows. And I've disfigured his face. I mean, I don't want a quick look.
Yeah, he has. Right? But we always knew he was a good fighter. Know what I mean? Like, that's sort of what pisses me off about him. Even though I hate him and I think he's a bellend, like, I wouldn't lie and say he's a fighter, because he's not. But that's what he says about me. And it made me laugh when he said, what did he say? He called me fat. That's like, lad, you can't make your weight division anymore that you are champion of, and you're trying to call me fat.
On the line, who would be more satisfying for you to be fighting next, getting locked inside the cage against?
Ilya, definitely. We have a genuine dislike for each other, so I'd love to get in the cage and like settle that for once.
The old guard of the lightweight division, all on the way out. We've got Chandler, who's 38, Justin and Charles, who are all 35 and older. I think even Danaher might be 35, Moicano's 38, Dariush is 38. In the next 2 or 3 years, the top 10 is going to look completely different. The only person in the top 10 who's under 35 is Arman Tsarukyan. He's just a little posh boy who's had everything handed to him on a silver platter by his dad. He's a little what you are, Arman.
Most fans are looking at the rankings to see what happens next in the lightweight division. That is a mistake. The UFC has just completely flipped the script on its entire future. We aren't just talking about a title defense. We are talking about the dawn of the Paramount era, and standing right at the epicenter of this chaos is one man, Ilia Topuria. By the end of this video, you won't just know who might be next in line, you will understand why the UFC is being forced to choose between making history in Spain or launching a billion-dollar era in America. The situation is critical. On one side, you have the entire nation of Spain practically begging for its first UFC event, with talks of filling the legendary Santiago Bernabeu. On the other side, a media giant is preparing to launch a partnership worth billions, and they demand a star-studded debut on American prime time. Ilia Topuria is the only key that fits both locks. He is sitting on top of the world, holding all the cards in a very high-stakes game. Then there is the matchup roulette. You have Paddy Pimblett, the chaos merchant, who is the perfect marketing foil for Ilya.
About war, because you don't know how is it.
My phone had blew up and blew up. I had that Bell Peter Beard who Molly beat. I had Goram, I had Ilya, all just commenting to me. And I was like, wow, what's going on here? And it still annoys me to this day, because he even went on Rogan and said it to Poirier. He said, Paddy say, it's good that Russia dropped bombs on Georgia and killed children. I never said that. I never said anything like that. I'd never celebrate people getting killed, especially kids. And I don't know, it must be a language barrier, but where I've said terrorise, which by ours, that's just like you've been bullied.
Whatever you want to say about me, whatever, he's a mushroom, he is this, he is that, don't talk. And many kids died in that war, many people died in that war. You know, not a lot of good things happen in the war.
That press conference 2 years ago was one of the most fucking entertaining press conferences of all time. Your chirps, like calling him like a fucking chorizo sausage.
That's what he should have changed his name to.
That's funny.
He's changed his nickname to his nickname, hasn't he? Like Legend or something.
Yeah.
Should have changed it to El Chorizo. Would have been well funnier.
What do you make of his like evolvement?
Biggest fan reaction was when I got put up.
Yeah.
That's probably why Joe Rogan mentioned me again to Taporia, and he said get him in the cage.
Yeah.
Like, I understand what Dana said. You know, that shouldn't have happened. His wife and son was in the cage. I know, but I'm never gonna hit someone in the cage like that. I'm never gonna steal it on someone. I've got more about me than that. You know what I mean? I'd never want to steal it on someone. I wouldn't have even pushed him the way he pushed me. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do that. Especially after he's just won a fight. You know, even though he didn't take much damage, I'm not going to hit someone with no glove on and steal it on them and potentially cause them brain damage as much as I hate him. I hate him. I'd still want to do it under.
When I saw him last time, he got an hand sanitizer bottle bounced off his pod.
I don't understand you or anything. Back in the flouty, like what?
Hand sanitizer, boy!
They give him a Christmas gift right now because he clearly lost the fight. I don't think anyone disagree with me in this room. Jared will win all 3 rounds. He didn't win any round. If he crossed on my way, so then we're gonna put his head like a prize.
You have Arman Tsarukyan, who is the technical merit choice. And then you have Justin Gaethje, the people's brawler. Gaethje represents the old guard, a legend potentially looking at his final violent chapter. The UFC has to weigh money against merit, and right now the scales are pointing in completely different directions. While the world speculates about opponents, fans noticed Ilya quietly deleting photos from social media. The internet immediately built a soap opera out of silence, wondering if the champion was distracted by personal issues. But in this game, silence isn't a distraction. It usually means the fighter is plotting something much bigger. He isn't chasing the noise, he is waiting to control it. It all comes down to one monumental choice: Spain or Paramount, legacy or launch. If the UFC goes to Spain, they make history and rewrite what is possible for the brand in Europe. If they keep him for the Paramount debut, they anoint him as the undisputed face of a new global era. Ilya Topuria holds a level of leverage we have rarely seen, and whatever he decides won't just change his career, it will reshape the next chapter of mixed martial arts.